Because we are watching what is expected to become Tropical Storm Bertha. Could be as soon as tomorrow morning. Certainly by tomorrow afternoon, we're expecting to see Bertha develop. So let's take a look at the latest here. This is Tropical Depression 2. It has gusts of 40 miles an hour, so it's semi-organized. It has some work to do. It's moving finally a little bit to the north-northwest at 3. It's been kind of stationary for a while. This will pick up a little bit of speed as it moves farther to the west. I want to show you the tropical storm watches in effect for Pensacola to Panama City over to East Point. So much of the panhandle of Florida under a tropical storm watch, and that's because you're going to get some of these outer bands here, some gusty winds and some heavy rain into the panhandle. Now by tomorrow evening, this is Tropical Storm Bertha with winds of 40 miles an hour. That's 7 p.m. Monday. There it is. By Tuesday evening, it hasn't moved much. Okay, still going to bring a little bit of rain. Now, looking at a lot of the data, the heaviest rainfall from this will be on its left side, which means a lot of the heaviest rain will actually fall over the ocean. Still, some isolated flash flooding would be possible along the coast. Then as it moves farther west, this is where it gets tricky. You see how the cone, we call this the cone of uncertainty. This is kind of the range of possible track outcomes, is right half and half over sea and over land. A more northerly track would bring this into Louisiana, and if it kind of skims across the coast or a little bit inland, that might be where Bertha just dies out and it doesn't really continue to move farther west. It may just die out there. If it can stay in the Gulf a little bit longer, it has a better chance of making it to Texas and bringing some heavy rain to parts of the Texas coast. So by 7 p.m. it'll have winds of about 50 miles an hour near New Orleans. That's going to cause some trouble there in southern Louisiana with some heavy rain and some gusty winds. Then by the time we get to the end of the week, you see, if it keeps that track more in the Atlantic, by 7 p.m. Thursday and certainly by Friday, it will start approaching the coast. Now, latest guidance, looking at all the data here, this is moving quickly enough that long-lasting, lingering flash flooding is not expected with this in Texas. Yes, certainly some isolated flash flooding would be possible, but by the time it got into South Texas or Central Texas, where the flooding has been obviously devastating, it will have weakened by then. So that's not an immediate concern. A lot of people probably have that top of mind, but it could bring some rain to parts of the Texas coast and certainly along the Gulf Coast. Back home here in North Texas, we had some scattered rain. Some of you got a nice little downpour earlier this afternoon. That's done with. We're dry tonight. We will be dry on Monday. It's really hot. Tomorrow is the beginning of a true Texas heat wave. 102 after 95 yesterday, 98 today. It's 102 tomorrow with a heat index of 105, 106. Tuesday, 104. It'll feel like 107. Wednesday, 105 with a heat index of 109. Now, one or two of these days may be on the conservative side on the high. I wouldn't be surprised if a 106 pops up or a 107 in parts of North Texas. That's how hot it's going to get for the middle of the week. Thursday, it'll feel like 107. Friday, a chilly 101 as we drop just a little bit. Our normal high climbs to 97 by Thursday. That's the hottest climatologically we see our average high get here in North Texas. 80 tonight, mostly clear skies, warm and muggy. Tomorrow it kickstarts a stretch of heat. And it's not just this upcoming work week. It's next weekend too. And it's beyond that. 100 to 105 every day this week and next weekend. It's hot. Maybe we can get a stray shower or thunderstorm before the month is over. You see by July 28th, we'll have a little chance of rain. Otherwise, triple digits over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be hot. It's going to be dry. And we'll continue to watch Tropical Storm Bertha develop tomorrow afternoon and kind of the track of that. At this point, I would not expect to see any rain from that here in North Texas. I know this time of the year, those can be the wild card situations for our weather here in North Texas. This one is likely going to stay south of our area and not bring us any rain, but we'll continue to watch it. Otherwise, just please make sure you stay hydrated. Take your heat precautions, North Texas. Don't take it lightly.